It's no surprise that Pidgeot EX is one of my favorite new Pokemon cards in Pokemon Pockets, the brand new Mythical Islands expansion pack. However, I genuinely think this is the best EX Pokemon we've gotten out of all 5. Yup, I'm saying that on top of Mew EX and Celebi EX, mainly because of this deck that I got it cooking with. Introducing Bounce Hurricane, or maybe Bounce Bird, you take your pick. Hey guys, Zen here, and I'm bringing you a Bounce Pidgeot deck list. Now, full caveat, I did try this out with a Bounce Weezing Koga, and that's 2 extra cards because Weezing is a stage 1 Pokemon, whereas Mew is a basic Pokemon that also has an extra 20 HP. And that change alone made this feel so much better, mainly because, again, we're cutting out space for 2 more cards, and those 2 cards are none other than our Pokeflute. Yes, so many people have asked me, is Pokeflute even good? Well, guess what? The matches in today's video literally showcase how they win games. I don't think we lost at all with this deck list. I lost with the Weezing deck list, but the Mew Pidgeot EX Bounce deck list right here is amazing. We have 2 Mew EXs, 2 Pidgeotos from Genetic Apex, 2 Pidgeys from Mythical Island, Pidgeot EX, 2 X Speeds, 2 Pokeballs, 2 Pokeflutes, 2 Professor Researchers, 2 Budding Expeditioners. This is our Koga from Mew. Oh man, I'm getting so excited because like I genuinely feel like, as someone who just recently won an entire tournament, go check my community posts if you haven't already. I genuinely think this deck could top in tournaments, if not win. This is how strong this deck feels. And then of course, we're finishing things off with the Giovanni and Sabrina, but there you guys have it. Don't forget to like the video, consider subscribing for more quality Pokemon Pocket content, and enjoy these Pidgeot EX Bounce matches. If this combination between Mew EX and Pidgey is actually spicy. If you guys might already know, we made the Pidgeot Drudgegon thing work, and it looks like the community of Pokemon Pocket players agree that that is a tremendous combination. But I don't think it should be the only combination. I genuinely feel like Pidgeot EX might be the best EX Pokemon in the entire, like, Mythical Island. I mean, yes, there's Celebi. Yes, there's the other dude, Mew EX, kind of the right here, you know, the main important guy. But I genuinely feel like this Pidgeot EX is probably the best we got. All right, I'm gonna drop this guy down, put this here so we can do a nice little gust. Now they might be scared that I'm gonna have enough energy to deal damage, because I would be terrified right now. I'd be quaking in my boots. You think they retreat here or they stay? Because if we draw Giovanni, that Snivy's gone. They also could evolve, right? And deal 50 damage. Or they can do that. Vine Whip with no Servine. You know they got Superiors in the hand. I've been in that position. Not great. One more and they knock me out. One more and they knock me out. So I'm gonna actually retreat here into this dude. Drop a nice side shot. We have ourselves the bounce in our hand, so if they get us low enough, we can literally just bounce. Now all we're trying to do is find our Pidgeot. 9 cards. 1 is a Professor Research. 1 is a Pokeball. 2 are Pidgeots. All we need. 50. 50's not great. I'm gonna drop it on this guy. I'm gonna hit a Pokeball just to thin out our deck real quick. We got another Mew here. Pretty good. Drop this guy down. Let's throw down another Psy Shot. And now, as long as they do not have Giovanni, we're okay. Because if they have Giovanni and Superior, okay, we don't have to worry about Geo now because they use their only supporter for the turn. Pokeball, they're looking for a Celebi. They're looking for a Celebi. Oh, they definitely got a Celebi, dude. Unless they're running 2 eggs. No shot. No, there's their Celebi, okay. Oh, interesting. They could retreat here. Or the Celebi. Or they could just go for the 70 damage. They got greedy. All right, top deck Pidgeot, and let's make him pay. Oh my god. Beautiful. Actually, the best thing that could ever happen. We're gonna add this energy. I love it when plans like this work. Now we're gonna bounce our Mew EX right back to the hand. Play this guy. Oh, guess what? You thought Mew was in danger? Nah, he's back. Fully healed. Let me just deal a quick scattering cyclone. Beautiful. And doesn't really matter who they send out here. Celebi's done. So you're probably wondering, I don't do enough damage, right? If they put another basic Pokemon, they'll win. That max they can only do 100, even if they get 2 heads here, and that's where the Poke Flute comes in handy. We're gonna make sure our max damage output is 140. Oh, dude, I love it when a plan comes together. This deck actually kind of slaps. Like I told you guys, this is literally the deck almost. I don't know what kind of executors they're running. The deck that I ran to win a tournament yesterday. Well, actually, it doesn't. What day? On the 18th of December. I don't know when this video is going up. And I'm telling you, I genuinely think Pidgeot EX is so much better. Look at that. We just won the whole game. Oh, dude. Celebi, man? Oh, this is so good. So good. So I actually tried a variation of Bounce with Wheezing, but I genuinely feel like the Mew is a better package. It has more HP. It takes less room in your deck. And the 2 extra cards that could have been Coughing or Wheezing end up being your Poke Flute, right? Because the Budding Expeditioner is your Koga, essentially. So I feel like it all works out. That's kind of scary. We might just lose the game. We genuinely might just lose the game here. I'm gonna have to end my turn and hope that they get Tails. Hopefully the energy goes on Eevee. That's what we need to happen. Okay. And they need to flip some Tails here. Beautiful. So we have a couple options. I mean, that play doesn't really tell me that they don't have a Starmie in their hand, right? They could have just gotten very greedy there and thought, oh, this is a great time to do this. So instead, we're just going to go here and drop a 30, kind of force them to switch out. And then we can Sabrina them and pick up that point real quick. Professor Research. They might get a... They're not going to Misty this turn. Might get a Vaporeon here. Now we're going to find out, are they running Gyarados? I'd imagine this is a Gyarados deck. It's kind of optimized to be Gyarados, I think so. Here comes Magikarp. Oh, Magikarp. Oh, okay. Beautiful. There's the Articuno, though. Okay. All right, this is pretty scary right now. Again, we need another Tails. Turn 1 Tails. Bro, they can... Okay, we're good. We're so good here. So I'm actually going to Sabrina. I think this is good. Oh, they didn't give me the card I needed. And we'll just deal this damage, I think. 30. It's okay. And we can knock him out too. I guess. I guess they could X speed here. They could just end their turn. Oh, they do X speed. Oh, they do X speed. They're going for this guy again. Oh my god. Imagine they get all the heads they need here. Please don't. It's going into the video if they do. Oh god, please don't. Ooh, we're okay. It's fine. It's fine. All right, Professor Research. I guess this makes sense to do this now. We'll pick up a point here. Professor Research. Pretty sure we win this. Pidgeot. Okay. Drop this guy down. There's a Mew. That's pretty good, actually. Drop this guy down here. That way we can kind of cycle out a bit if we need to. They can Sabrina and we can Budding. All right, we're going to get this one knockout. Our max damage is going to be 100. We have the Poke Flute. to bring it back to do even more damage. All right, so if we bring back the Pokeflute, we're doing 120 damage, and they have no points. Have they potioned? They did potion once. I think we're in a fantastic spot right here, to be honest. No potions, no nothing. But we do have budding. I'm going to give an energy here. I'm going to... They can pick up this 2 points, but then we just win next turn. I'm pretty sure. I'm going to Pokeflute. Bring this guy back. Okay, so now we're going to do 120. Or we can do 130. Just to scare him even more. In case they think we have a second Giovanni. So here's the 130. Kind of forces them to like, what are you going to do here, you know? I think that might be GG. Leaf to the retreat. Okay. You're going to go for the maximum heads. Imagine they get it. Dude, this Eevee's actually terrifying. God, I've played a game. I don't know if that video made it to a, like, I don't know if that clip made it to a video. It was just like one lucky match, but we had an Eevee that took down an opposing Mew EX, which is actually hilarious. Oh man. All right, so we'll just do this. And we will pretty much guarantee a W here. Because it doesn't matter who they bring in. They can bring in anybody to knock out this guy. This Mew is going to come out and knock out the Staryu. And the Articuno. They can't do anything. And we didn't even need to bounce. We were actually stuck for the longest time with a solo Pidgey in the spot here. But it worked out. Worked out pretty good. Oh, never mind. They got it. They got themselves a Starmie, you guys. I mean, actually, even if they swap out, they literally can't do anything. Oh, brother. Rough. That's game. Maybe if they had Sabrina, yeah. No, that's that is a solid match right there. Good job, Pidgeot. Fighting type. Onyx Marshadow. Okay, my opponent's cooking. I like this. I like going into things that don't make sense to me. This makes absolutely no sense, and I'm all for it. All right, I'm gonna play another Pokeball. Another Mew. Might as well play it, you know? I wonder if they're gonna show me that they have Brock turn 1. They're probably, if they go Researcher, yeah, they probably do have a Brock, and they just would optimize, rather use a Researcher turn 1 to get more cards. So, still kind of dangerous, right? Budding Expeditioner is nice, actually. So we can just do this. They could only... Wait a second. They could go Aerodactyl here. Okay. We don't evolve our Pidgeot. That's fine. They also can't retreat here. So now we'll build our Mew. 30. I wonder if Mew's genome hacking counts as a weakness and into fighting, even though we copied their attack, would it still be considered? You know what I'm saying? So we'll do another 30 here. Professor Research. I mean, this is the sticky situation that Aerodactyl finds itself in. However, I do believe I built 2 Aerodactyl decks. They're probably not out on the channel yet, so expect it in the next week or so. One runs a Machamp and the other one actually runs a Golem. And I find that that is actually a very strong, significant deck list. So I'm pretty happy about that. We'll do another Gust here. And what we're going to do is we're actually going to retreat this guy for a Mew. Because what they're trying to do is they're going to swap in this guy to get the cheeky 100 damage. But we're going to survive. A-okay. And this only does it once, right? Let me check real quick. Knocked out opponent's last turn. More damage last turn. So yeah, we're fine, dude. We're actually more than fine. Oh, that's so good. So what we're going to do now is we're going to X speed. Right? Now we can retreat for you. Oh, this is so cracked, you guys. Play it on the Mew EX, Thigh Shot for 20. Take out the Onyx, pick up 1 point, and now Marshadow has to come in, right? And even if it's not their Marshadow, guess what? We bring in our Mew EX. Even if they Sabrina here, we could just bring in our other Mew and budding this, just to keep this guy alive. I feel like we've kind of checkmated them a little bit here. I think, yeah, this is just not the deck list for Aerodactyl. You need Aerodactyl with something that can, on curve, do a ton of damage. That's your Machamps, that's your brand new Golems with Brock. That way you prevent your opponent from evolving, but you're also doing damage turn 1, turn 2, turn 3, all that good jazz. All right, so we're gonna budding here, right? Play you. We'll bring you back out. So we don't necessarily need to do the genome hacking because this is already going to do 40 damage, right? Because it's weak. So I'd rather get this energy on here, the Pidgeotto, because if we find the Pidgeot, Pidgeot can come in and start dealing crazy damage. We have the Pokeflute too, right? Yeah, dude. I'm hoping that they bring in their Aerodactyl and we find our Pidgeot, because then we could just swap in and do some crazy shenanigans here. All right, let's see. Come on, dude. Bring in the Aerodactyl. Guy's getting one shot. This guy goes down. Your only way is bringing in the big bad Aerodactyl. Pokeball. I don't know if you play another benched Pokemon though, Dut. I don't think that's the play. Okay. Way too many fighting Pokemon in this deck list. There's the X speed. Okay, who we? I don't think that's the play, man. 30. We're down to 100. Nothing can knock me out here, right? So I'll evolve you. Attach an energy here. We can do Professor Research. Get another nice hand. And this will do 40. We'll pick up our second point. And it really doesn't matter who they bring in now. We win the game. That's just GG. Dude, bouncing Mew is insane. I'm so glad that I was like, let me try this instead of the wheezing. And it feels so much better. It actually feels so good. Brother, what? Oh, they're gonna get this. I mean, but they lose. Is it worth it if you lose? Is the 100 damage on the Mew? They don't have a single knockout, right? Unless I'm tripping. Did I mess up? I've definitely messed up yesterday. Okay, no, we're good. I messed up yesterday and I got so lucky. All right, well. Okay, and this isn't BM, but this is just a showcase. Even if they... So like this guy's the biggest threat, right? The 140. That's kind of scary, right? But Pidgeot is so good that, check this out. We do 120 to where, you know what? Let me just Sabrina real quick, just so I can show what I'm talking about. Bring in the Aerodactyl, please. Maybe they don't. All right, so Aerodactyl is coming in. And now let's pretend they actually played this way, because this would have made way more sense as an optimal play, in my opinion. I only do 120. I can Pokeflute to bring back this guy, to then deal a solid 140 and pick up 2 points. So like, take it how you guys want. Pidgeot EX is kind of cracked, you guys. And this is just one other variation of this type of deck list. And I think, honestly, I think Pidgeot EX, the reason he's my favorite is because we're going to find like, I don't know, probably like 10 more variations where he just fits. But there you guys have it. Let me know in the comments what you think of this deck list. What do you think of the matches? How would you change it? And what do you want to see in a future video? Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Later.